Hello, members of the New Mexico Osteopathic Medical Association. I wanted to do a short video and formally introduce myself to all of you. I'm Mackenzie Enriquez, and I have worked closely with Ralph McClish for the past 9 years. Funny fact, I used to run the daycare at the Balloon Fiesta Medical Symposium years ago. Dr. Harvey is my favorite member to help set up for a virtual event, and seeing Dr. BJ Davis walk into the Balloon Fiesta Medical Symposium every year with his cute little dog always puts a smile on my face. Over the years, I have helped with multiple Balloon Fiesta symposia. Started Nmoma on social media. I send members email marketing regularly, and actually just this week finished up a CME audit for Nmoma. Now we are putting together 2021 Balloon Fiesta. As most of you know, Mr. McClish, sadly, will be stepping down from executive director later this year. I have watched him work extremely hard over the years to establish a great foundation for the New Mexico Osteopathic Medical Association. He always makes sure his docs have the CME they need for each cycle and advocates tirelessly for the needs of New Mexico osteopathic physicians. He has taught me the ins and outs of what it means to run a medical association effectively. But first and foremost, he has taught me the need to care deeply about the members, meet the needs of the membership, stay relevant in the forever evolving industry, and be proactive where it matters the most. As the New Mexico Osteopathic Medical Association transitions into new executive management, I am hopeful and confident that I will step into the executive director role for Nmoma. As well as working closely with Nmoma for the past 9 years, I have also had the pleasure of having the leadership role as Chief Operating Officer for the American Osteopathic Colleges of Ophthalmology and Otolaryngology Head and Neck Surgery. Working in that role has educated me on a higher level and has set a foundation of expectation for myself and what it means to be a leader in association management. Recently, there has been a big change for osteopathic physicians in New Mexico. I understand the merger has caused many of you some stress. The merger is the reason Mr. McClish is resigning from Nmoma. He feels if he continues to be the face in Nmoma, it would only lead to trouble for osteopathic physicians. My goal is to protect osteopathic physicians by creating a cordial relationship with our medical board and fight for osteopathic physicians using a softer approach while carrying a big stick. I am so lucky that I have an amazing team who is very innovative. If the board decides to hire me as executive director for Nmoma, I would do a complete rebrand. We would create a new logo, new website, and market ourselves as the refreshed version of Nmoma. We would reach out across statewide to introduce our new branding with hopes of new members. The rebrand would also focus on Nmoma events to attract more attendees in-state and out of state. We would create marketing material for Balloon Fiesta that is up to date to fit the times. I would also like to investigate changing the location of Balloon Fiesta to a newer location and even add experiential CME to the symposium. Imagine being able to get CME while you are on your balloon ride. I do believe dual accreditation is important for CME events these days and to attract more attendees. It would be a goal of mine to not only provide AOA credit, but also ACCME credit. We need to establish new ways of involving members aside from Balloon Fiesta Medical Symposium. Establishing member benefits will create more membership involvement and paid memberships. Due to COVID-19, we have learned in this industry that you can provide CME on multiple platforms. It would be nice to provide our membership with online CME, of which they would access through their membership on our new website. Perhaps have an online CME event as well as the Balloon Fiesta Medical Symposium, allowing for our membership to gain double the CME than past years. I would like to set up a meeting with our board and discuss other membership benefits they think would be beneficial and useful for Nmoma members. I do believe it would be in the best interest of Nmoma to get students and residents more involved with the association. I believe having a student resident membership would be a great addition to Nmoma. I would like to create a good relationship with Burrell College of Osteopathic Medicine for students and create an osteopathic interest group within New Mexico Osteopathic Medical Association. We would host interest group meetings for students to discuss on their future in osteopathic medicine, how we as an association can support their future and involve them in Nmoma events. For residents, I would like to create a close relationship with Memorial Hospital in Las Cruces and other programs in New Mexico to get to know who our state residents are and support them where the board sees best fit. I do believe it is smart to involve young physicians in decision-making as their lives revolve around the current osteopathic medicine lifestyle. To have a resident position on the board would be good for giving a voice for students and residents, as well as educate the board and staff and give insight as to how we can best support the younger physicians as a medical association. Allowing for a leadership role in a medical association will also create incentive for young members to get more involved in hopes that they would get chosen to sit on the board. I would like us to create a relationship between Nmoma students and Nmoma residents, for our residents to be a guide and role model for our students in their osteopathic medicine journey. We could also host a scientific medical research paper competition or poster competition, perhaps a balloon fiesta. As far as our advocacy efforts, I will continue what Mr. McClish has succeeded in doing. Nmoma will continue to take on patient advocacy, which allows Nmoma to win the legislature over. This strategy has allowed Nmoma to have a strong voice in Santa Fe without the outrageous costs of a lobbyist. It has been my experience amongst other associations that a working board is the key to success of a medical association. I would want to implement a strong board who knows one another well, sets goals, and we attain those goals as a team for the betterment of Nmoma currently and for the future. Being a board member is a privilege and should be treated as one. Work hard, play hard. That is my motto. So let's try to host at least one board meeting in a nice getaway, such as Ruidoso, New Mexico, and we could do a wine tour or go golfing while we're there. It was so nice talking to all of you. For those of you who I have yet to meet, I will see you all at this year's Balloon Fiesta Medical Symposium, where we need to give Ralph one last huge cheers and many hugs. I know he will be missed greatly, and I can only hope to be as wonderful as he has been to all of you. Standards have been set high. Talk to you all soon. Thank you.